Oh, my fellow Leicester City fan, get ready because the start of this season is promising. Steve Cooper, who arrived to take charge after the departure of Enzo Maresca, barely had time to breathe at the King Power Stadium. Since the beginning of the summer, he knew he needed to act quickly to form a team that was competitive enough to compete on equal terms in the Premier League. And look, he didn't waste any time, Leicester brought in 9 new guys to the squad, and the last of them, Odsonne Edouard, arrived at the last minute on deadline day. If you're a Leicester City fan, subscribe to our channel right now. And to those of you who are already part of our community, a huge thank you. Now, Cooper's challenge is to integrate this new group, and there are quite a few of them. But for one of them, at least, the transition will be smoother. Abdul Fattah, who many of us already know well, right? He had already spent a season with us on loan from Sporting, and now, finally, he signed a permanent contract. At just 20 years old, Fattah still has a long way to go, but he has already won over fans with his determination and desire to make a difference on the field. He has even been used as a winger a few times, even though that is not his thing. And even so, the guy does not disappoint. Do you remember the draw against Tottenham, right? That game where we saw Fattah running all over the place, helping James Justin hold off Son and Destiny Udogie. That shows how committed he is, even out of his natural position. And isn't that what paid off? Fattah left that game as the player with the most tackles in the Premier League so far. Who would have thought that a winger who loves to keep the ball would be the leader in tackle? He made 12 in 3 games, eyeing with Fulham's Anthony Robinson. That number speaks volumes about his character, always putting time first. And look, he's the only attacking player at the top of this list of tacklers, competing with guys like Ibrahim Sangare from Nottingham Forest, Daniel Munoz from Crystal Palace, and Christian Romero from Tottenham, all defenders or defensive midfielders. Fattah is showing that he's not just for the taking. He's ready to roll up his sleeves and help Leicester survive this season. And that, my friend, is exactly the kind of player Cooper wants in the squad, committed and willing to do whatever it takes for the season to come. Let's keep going, because this Leicester team has everything to surprise.